Welcome student of class 8. This is our second lecture of the chapter physical quantities and measurement. Today we are going to discuss determination of density of a liquid. So the formula of density is same, density equals to mass divided by volume. If first we can find the mass of the liquid and volume of the liquid, then easily we can find the density of the liquid. So mass of the liquid can be measured by using a common beam balance, okay, and the volume of the liquid is measured by a measuring cylinder. If the mass is m and the volume is v, we can easily write that density of the liquid is m by v. But measuring mass is a challenge in case of liquid. Why? Because we have to put that liquid always inside a beaker or a container. Okay, in case of solid, we just take the solid and measure the mass by using beam balance, but in case of liquid, that is not that easy. So we have to take some steps to measure the mass of a liquid. First, take a empty beaker and measure the mass of the empty beaker. Suppose I am taking that the mass of empty beaker is m1 gram, and then transfer the liquid of what liquid I am considering to find the density of. So transfer that liquid in the beaker and measure the mass again. With the liquid, measure the mass of the beaker again. Suppose that mass is m2 gram. So empty beaker has mass m1 gram, then beaker plus liquid has mass m2 gram. So obviously mass of the only liquid is m2 minus m1 gram. So now we are able to find the mass of the liquid. Then just put the liquid of that beaker in a measuring cylinder and measure the volume in is V. So just density of that liquid will be, in place of mass we have to put m2 minus m1, and in case of volume, in place of volume just put the reading of the measuring cylinder. Then we easily get the density of the liquid in the unit of gram per centimeter cube. Okay, now here is the expression density equals to m2 minus m1, which is mass of the liquid, and this is v, volume of the liquid. So density is finally m2 minus m1 divided by v, gram per centimeter. This is the simplest method. Okay, now there is another instrument called density bottle, that is specially designed bottle which is used to determine the density of a liquid. Okay, so let us first describe this bottle. This is a small glass bottle having glass stopper at its neck, and the bottle can store a fixed volume of liquid. Generally the volume may be 25 ml or 50 ml, and the stopper has a narrow hole through it. When the bottle is completely filled with liquid, then the excess liquid rises through that hole and drains out. So when it's filled, every time the bottle always contains the same volume of liquid. That is the specialty of the density bottle. Now that bottle is has specific property. Okay, every time that bottle is filled with a liquid, it contains the same volume of liquid. Okay, now here is a special point you have to remember. The density of water is 1 gram per semi-cube. So suppose we filled the density bottle with water, then the mass of the water needed to fill the density bottle is equals to the volume of the density bottle. Why? Because we know density equals to mass divided by volume. If we know the density of water is 1 gram per semi-cube, so when D is 1, so M equals to V. So mass of the water needed to fill that bottle is equals to obviously the volume of the density bottle. Okay, now we are going to discuss the process of determining density of a liquid using the density bottle. Okay, first we have to find the mass of the liquid, then we have to find the volume of the liquid. So volume of the liquid we can find by using the concept, obviously when the total density bottle is filled, then volume of that liquid is equals to the volume of that density bottle. So first let us measure the mass of the liquid. First measure a dry and empty density bottle's mass. Take this is as m1 gram. Now fill the bottle with a water and measure the mass again, and consider that mass is m2 gram. So obviously volume of that bottle is m2 minus m1. Why m2 minus m1? Because we know that mass of the water will be m2 minus m1 and the density of the water is 1 gram per semi cube. So obviously the volume of the density bottle is equals to m2 minus m1. Okay, now fill that density bottle with the liquid, given liquid, and measure the mass m3. So the empty bottle have mass m1 and the mass with the given solid is m3. So mass of the given liquid is m3 minus m1 gram. So density is given by mass of the liquid and the volume of divide volume of the liquid. So mass of the liquid is given by m3 minus m1 gram and volume of the liquid is given by m2 minus m1 semi cube. So m3 minus m1 divided by m2 minus m1 gram per semi cube is the density of that given liquid. This is a process by which we can determine easily density of a liquid by using density bottle. Let us now read the concept of relative density. What is relative density? Relative density of a substance is defined as the ratio of density of that substance to the density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Why 4 degrees centigrade? Question may arise because the density of water at 4 degrees centigrade is maximum, which is given by 1 gram per semi cube. We have already taken the density of water in the before discussion 1 gram per semi cube, but that is in 4 degrees centigrade. Okay, now that relative density is given by density of the substance divided by density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Now we know basically density is the mass of unit volume. So that can be written as mass of 1 centimeter cube of that substance divided by mass of 1 centimeter cube of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Now we know that mass is directly proportional to the volume. So if we take any volume and take the same volume of water and mass, take and measure the mass of them. So mass of any volume of substance divided by mass of the same volume of the water at 4 degrees centigrade. So those are 3 different forms of relative density. Those are same. Okay, if we calculate by any of those formula, we get the same answer. Now relative density is basically ratio of two densities, so it is just a number, it has no unit. Okay, now density of a substance. We know that there are 3 different states: solid, liquid and gas. In case of solid, they are very closely packed, so they have high density. In case of liquid, the density is greater than gas but less than the solid. Okay, and in case of gas, the density is very low. Okay, now there is a exception in case of water and ice, we know ice is solid and water is liquid. So from the upper concept, you may think that the water must have less density than ice, but in reality water have density 1 gram per semi cube, but ice have density 0.917 gram per semi cube density. So the density of ice, that is a solid, is less than water, which is a liquid quantity. Now today's class is up to this. Now you have to solve some questions for your home assignment. Now those are your home assignment questions. Note it down and solve it.